Are you sure you want to do this?
You got it set up. Hit it.
Hit it?
Yeah, hit it.
Hit it?
Hit it, baby.
Shit it.
Hit it.
Shit it, toots. That's the story of. You guys ever seen that movie?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, this is WindleyMania, and I'm Andrew. And, of course, with me here.
What was that?
That was weird. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that.
I heard like a. Anyways, of course, with me here is Devin Hopkins and Connor McCoy.
Hey.
Connor,
Hey.
Devin,
Hey.
Andrew.
Hey.
What is up?
Good to meet you guys.
This has been a long night.
Yeah.
It's been a long.
This is our
evening.
third attempt.
The first time my microphone wasn't working. I had to switch out the fucking cord. The second time we talked about a thing and I got really sad about it. I'll bring it up again. I don't care.
Yeah, I want to know what that is.
Because I want to talk about it. Because I feel like it deserves
It deserves airtime.
It deserves to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are. Because Connor's finally, you just got off your
my new job.
Yeah, man. How is it?
It's all right. It's a fish place. I smell like fish.
Nice.
It smells like pussy everywhere. It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm waiting tables. I'm not gonna say the name of the place because I read through the employee handbook and it said not to talk about the restaurant by name
On a podcast?
I think a podcast kind of counts as social media, so I won't go too.
Well, you don't have
into
anything
it.
bad to say about it.
No, I don't have anything bad to say. I do have bad things to say about people that come in there, but nothing bad to say about the restaurant. But I think either way, I don't think I'm supposed to say anything. That's just what it says in the employee handbook. And so far, everything in there has been complete bullshit. There's nobody's following any rules. I put it on Twitter the other day, but have y'all ever seen the movie Waiting?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, that movie is incredibly accurate.
Who's in it?
The kid from Dodgeball.
The kid from Vince Vaughn?
No, not Vince
Justin
Vaughn.
Long?
Justin Long is in it.
Okay.
He's like one of the main characters.
It's not Sean William Scott. It's a different guy.
And then there's that. God, I don't even know. You know him if you see.
I know
him.
who you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
The actual main character, but I know Justin Long's in it. Dane Cook is one of the chefs.
Oh, it's about working at a restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, I got to watch this.
Have you
ever
really
seen it?
You've never seen Waiting? Oh my god.
It's perfect.
It's literally
exactly how
Hey,
working
can I
is.
ask you something?
Yeah.
What year did it come out?
It was after 9/11.
It was after 9/11? And was it a comedy?
Yes.
Okay, well.
It was like early 2000s comedy. And you would think like
I could be. Maybe it was 2000.
You would think that like movie writers or like people who are in the big wigs who are coming up with the stories for these things wouldn't really understand what it's like to work a regular job, but they pretty much got it like spot on. Like,
well, you got to think like all the writers that work on a lot of these comedy movies are just like I don't know. Before it was all like super like corporate big giant movies, like just regular
were they
guys.
Were they not?
I guess they kind of.
What are you
were
talking about?
Sense,
Wait, I zoned out for a second.
But I guess like the writers of these movies, they all probably worked real jobs at some point, so they get it.
Yeah, sure. You know,
I've just seen
maybe,
so much shit on television and in movies that's just like it's so out of touch with like how real life is. That Waiting is surprisingly, it's very like the real world. And yeah, it's like every restaurant has its own cast of characters that work in there.
I'll say.
And the busboys are usually in the back fucking sucking all the fucking air out of the whipped cream cans and
the whippets. Yeah, Garrett used to do those.
Yep. And
the restaurant we worked at.
In the kitchen.
He would go. I'd be on the whatever fucking station it was to make ice cream, and the whipped cream would run out, and he's like, "Hey, don't throw that away!" And then he fucking run in the back and
Jesus Christ.
And what I would do, he would come around the corner, and I would scare the shit out of him, and it would make his head hurt really bad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because he was like all
like a couple times too. Because it was like one of the first weeks I started and that's where we met Garrett, was at this particular restaurant. And that was like one of the first weeks I had started there.
You can just say it now, right? You're never going to work there again.
Yeah, the mellow mushroom.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
The Mellow Mushroom on 21st Avenue.
I had a bad time. I had some good times.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
I met some people there that I still like, and then I probably was an asshole.
You know what? Maybe it's a little fucked up to go kill endangered animals, but whatever.
Oh yeah. The
But whatever.
but whatever.
Whatever.
What, is
know
that
what
like
we're
the owner or something?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, more or less.
Well, that's like the Jimmy John's owner too. Is like he also
Yeah, he
hunts-
got inspired.
he hunts exotic animals for
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I was like,
I know it's a thing that happens, but it's gonna happen anyway. But if you're paying money to go on a trip and then go do it, it's like, come on, you can go somewhere else.
you got
do
too much
something.
money.
Yeah.
First of all,
But whatever. What were you saying?
we were talking about Garrett doing whippets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it threw me off the first time I
that's weird
when
that
he did that.
Garrett doesn't strike me as the guy that would.
Are you kidding me?
No,
He doesn't strike you as the guy that does whip. Well, he's changed a little bit.
not whippets out of the whipped cream can.
Oh, well,
He did whippets out of
I will say he's changed over the past few years.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never liked whippets.
I thought you were about to say,
I never liked Garrett.
I never yeah. No, I've never been a fan of those. Have y'all ever tried those?
I tried it once. It was okay.
I've never tried it.
First of all, it's like if you actually buy whippets, like we used to sell them at the smoke shop, they are expensive.
Why would you want to buy it?
Because I have no
Someone
clue.
like-
Because you
Yeah,
get
it's like-
high for it's not even really high. You just lose your fucking oxygen to your brain for about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, you can buy a can of whipped cream, and you get the whipped cream and the whippet for the same price.
Well, once you take all the air out of it, all the whipped cream in the can is fucked.
Well, if you suck off the whipped cream nozzle, you get the whipped cream and the air.
Yeah, that's how Jason Bourne knocked himself out one time
Yeah.
in the Bourne movies.
I mean,
I'm serious.
I wouldn't lie to you guys and say I haven't tried that, but
What, the actual ones or just the whipped cream?
the whipped cream. I've,
Yeah, I mean,
I've never. Well, okay, I've done a real whippet too, but it's just I don't know. It fucking sucks. It's really one of the shittiest drugs known to man, and it kills your brain cells. Because honestly, some of the people that I knew that did that on a regular basis went from pretty smart people to straight up caveman status.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah,
Like that?
ooga ooga, straight up, that shit will turn you into ooga booga brain.
I've taken notes.
Yep, it'll make you stupid.
I'm trying to get stupid.
Mm,
I'm trying to be a caveman. Get back to my roots,
Going back to my roots.
Going back to my roots.
Oh, we were thinking about the Mellow Mushroom. I thought about that song.
Oh yeah, that came on there all the time.
Another day.
That was in one of the WWE games too,
Okay.
I think. So I think of that as well.
Hey, how was your St. Patrick's Day?
I didn't really do a whole lot.
No? Connor, did you do anything?
No, I didn't even wear green. Or anything.
Heidi ho.
I think I wore green without thinking about it because one of my work shirts is green. Actually, I have a few of them that are green, but it was clean. So I wore it.
Heidi potato.
Are we gonna do a Irish drinking song like Whose Line?
Heidi.
Give me a topic.
Yeah, give it you a topic.
Whose dick do I gotta suck to get fucked in my ass around here?
Well, I was taking a drink one day at the old pub. Had a hankering for the cock. I don't know.
The one that I would love.
I can't do those.
Yeah, well, you need 4 people. I think everyone does one line. Either way.
Have you
don't
been
remember.
watching the new Who's line
I've watched some of it.
with
Aisha Tyler?
Aisha Tyler? Yeah, and I think she's all right. I think she's one of the better hosts. I didn't think Drew Carey's all right, but I don't like Drew Carey because he laughs at his own jokes way too much, and he's a creep. It's all the women in the audience.
He's chilled out since he lost all that weight. I if you watch Price of the Price is Right, I mean,
yeah.
he's pretty he's just kind of well, when the Price is Right. We're gonna play Blink.
See, I thought that.
Well, that's good because he shouldn't make jokes because 1, they're not funny, and 2, they're even less funny when he laughs at them.
Yeah, it sucks
Well-
because he's such a huge. I it feels like me. Honestly, it's I'm a huge fan of podcasts, but I have this dumb one. Drew Carey is a fan of comedy, but then all the comedy things he does is dumb.
Well, Whose Line is great, but that was honestly Whose Line was made before Drew Carey. I mean, like
It was
they
a
had
UK show.
they had that British guy who I think is the best host. I think the British guy was the best host. Because,
the original one.
Yeah, because he was just cut. He was very dry and to the point about everything. Didn't like try to make too many jokes and try to like, he kept everything on track and he made a couple quips here and there, but he didn't try to be the funny guy like Drew Carey was.
Yeah, you got 4 of the people to do that.
Yeah, and then Drew Carey. The worst thing he does is at the end of the show is when he gets in a skit. I'm like, why are you doing this? You're not funny.
He likes to partake.
I'm like, why? Nobody wants to see you do this.
I don't mind Drew Carey.
He had some good times.
I don't mind Drew Carey.
I don't hate him.
Honestly.
I'm just saying.
I thought well, honestly, when they first brought it back and they had Aisha Tyler, I was like, man, Drew Carey really does look different.
Yeah.
At first, it didn't hit me that it wasn't the same person.
Yeah, he did.
And that
He lost
wasn't.
a little weight.
It was a black woman instead of a
Yeah.
large white man. I was like, oh.
And they have surprisingly enough, I didn't think Keegan from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
He's on there sometimes, and he's actually pretty good at improv because I was never a huge fan of Key and Peele.
Well, he was on Mad TV.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he was
know.
on Mad. Him and Jordan Peele were both on Mad TV long ass time ago. I don't think they were on there for very long. They were on there for like 1 or 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
They were also in the Weird Al music video of White and Nerdy.
I didn't even know that.
Fun fact.
Donny
to
Osmond
know.
in it as well.
Donny Osmond is in it as well, and there's actually a full version
It's just Donny
of
Osmond
just
dancing.
Weird Al and Donny Osmond on the green screen
Oh yeah.
because they like took different clips from it to put in the video. So
Yeah, he's good at improv. He's funny.
I like the Who's Lines that have Robin Williams in it because Robin Williams was in a couple episodes and he
Really?
was just coked out of his fucking mind.
I have not seen those.
Yeah,
What era?
Like 2000.
So Drew Carey era.
Yeah.
Okay. I call them eras. There's the British guy era, Drew Carey era, and Aisha Tyler era. And yeah, 3 iterations.
Relatively the same people. I don't think Wayne Brady was in any of the British episodes, but it's always been Ryan.
Yeah, he was.
He was in
He
a
was?
couple. Yeah, a
Yeah.
few of them. They flew him out for a few.
Yeah.
But he did
That's
not.
right,
I
he
know.
was
I
in a
think
couple.
Colin and Ryan actually like lived there,
Yeah.
and then like the British person would be very, very British. So like the British people have a particular way of doing comedy. So like it was kind of weird to have like 3 Americans doing their like American comedy, and then like
Well, Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery are Canadian,
well North American comedy.
so they're like kind of American, kind of British, kind of French.
Mm-hmm.
They're everything. They're every breed of white man,
But
white people.
yeah, it's like pretty much like I don't know. The British people comedy is just like them talking in a very high pitched voice usually. So
You're right.
He's
yeah,
right.
it's like I don't know.
And not even really saying jokes, just doing dumb shit.
Yeah, that's like
Any
honestly,
Monty Python sketch is just absolutely like stupid.
I love Monty Python.
Yeah, that shit's amazing.
I like the Ministry of Silly Walks.
I like the Argument Clinic.
Oh, I've seen that
It's
too.
dumb as shit.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen some Monty Python. My mother turned me on to that.
Never seen Holy Grail.
Never?
Nope.
Never seen it? I think you'd like it.
Nah, well,
Have you seen any of the other Monty Python movies?
the
There's
only
Book of
I've-
Life, or the
I've
Meaning
seen-
of Life and Life of Brian.
Which is the one where
I
they
know
argue
Life
about
of
the
Brian.
coconuts for fucking 5 minutes?
that would be Holy Grail.
Okay.
Because there was a
That's the one I remember the most.
What's the one TV show? The Flying Circus.
Yes.
That's the one I watched.
yeah.
The show was good too.
Anyways, Connor, would you like to pay your respects?
To who?
John Clayton.
Why?
Yeah, you're not a fan?
Who the fuck is that?
You know John Clayton? You're this big NFL guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was on Sports Center.
Okay.
He was one of the analysts. Died.
I
He was
watched
like
Sports Center like recently, or
he's been on for a while.
the only,
was like-
the only Sports Center analyst I know by name is fucking Scott Van Pelt. That's the bald guy, because it literally says his name on the TV guide, Scott Van Pelt. So there's not a single person at ESPN's name.
So you have nothing to say about John Clayton.
Who the fuck is that?
Know any nice word? You don't know who he is? Really? The old guy? He would be in the fucking they would bring him on to talk, and he would just be in like a nondescript like area, and he was just this old dude. He kind of looked like Droopy the dog.
He just talked about football.
Yeah, he would just like.
Was the door open? Maybe I can look him up.
But he had the famous Sports Center ads.
Did you just leave it open?
Yeah, so we can listen to that.
What? Well, it's not even. I can't even.
I can't believe this. So you don't know who he is? For real?
I mean, dude, I'm not like.
I thought that would be the number one thing. You're like, all right, let's clear the hour to pay our respects to John Clayton.
What, is he dead or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He passed away.
Okay. John Clayton, longtime NFL reporter and radio host. No, I've never seen this fucking nerd.
Whoa.
Also, Waiting came out.
People also ask, how did John Clayton do? DUE.
What?
Let's see.
How did he do?
Yeah, that must be a misspelling.
Or is that one of the commercials?
Doing so great lately.
He was let go in 2017. So, okay, so that's why I don't. That's why I don't know who this is.
Yeah, because you got into football this past year.
Yep. Yeah, I've only watched it for this one season.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
I've been watching this shit since like high school, probably.
But you don't remember John Clayton. That's okay, man.
Was he on the field or something?
I thought you would just say something nice about him, please.
He's got good glasses going on there.
Uh-huh.
I like his chin.
Okay, what else besides that? What about his character?
His character?
Like, how he was as a man. What do you remember about him?
Dude, I don't know what he did in his personal life.
Well, you just say something nice.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I really admired his smile and his
this dude's got nice teeth, bro.
His go-getter attitude, you know.
Okay.
Dude's got some fucking nice teeth, I gotta say.
His teeth, yeah, good teeth. Can't even visualize the man.
He looks like Willie off of Alf.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Like his
serious.
glasses.
Show Connor, show Devin.
He does look like Willie from Alf.
Yeah.
Different glasses though.
Right.
This Hall of Fame broadcaster. Well, yeah, I don't pay attention to these guys, these media guys, fake news media. You know what I mean?
What would there be to spin about football?
Exactly. Is there left-wing football and right-wing football?
Does John Clayton have long hair?
Because that was in the commercial. Like he got done with his segment and then he was in his room without any pants, and then he took out this big long ponytail and was listening to Slayer, and his mom. He's bothering his mom or something.
What?
Yeah, it's from the commercial. What is that called? You do that. He plops down on a beanbag chair or something.
Nice.
Man, I need to watch more TV. Gosh.
You should. Go back. Yeah, everyone can go back and watch some of the best John Clayton segments, and you'll be like, wow, this guy.
Well, yeah. So he hasn't really done anything since 2017. So was he on the field usually, or what?
No, he's just
or is he a color commentator?
Nondescript. He was just an analyst that would pop up on whatever show.
Oh, okay.
What's the NFL show on
NFL Live?
On ESPN.
That's NFL. There's NFL Live, and I guess they talk about football on this just in Sports Center. But
yeah. Anyways,
it's honestly, when I have that shit on, it's not I pay attention a little bit, but it's I have it on, so it's something I really have to pay attention to.
Well, either way, I thought this would have went way better, and it's kind of
well,
and it's kind of just
you could have asked me if I knew who a ESPN analyst was.
You're right. I shouldn't have just assumed.
Yep, and
I thought maybe I don't know. I'm sorry.
ESPN fanboy.
Yeah, don't you know it all?
I love the ESPN. Love
fuck
it.
CBS.
I love it.
Fuck Jim Rome on CBS Sports. Fuck that guy. You ever listen to that guy?
No.
Yeah, he's also a Hall of Fame broadcaster.
Right.
He's on the radio every day though, so I don't know if anybody's listening to that shit anymore.
Yeah, everyone's too busy with the
Everybody's too busy watching this guy fucking
Levin, listening to Levin.
Yeah, they're too busy
living it up.
They're too busy jerking off to John Clayton.
No, well,
Yeah, I can't wait for football to begin again. It's gonna be cool.
Sure, whatever.
When's the bikini football?
I think it starts this should start this month. Honestly,
When are we going?
I
love the athleticism of these women.
Yo, these women can play, dude. You kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. That's
They
why I
really
said
do
it.
make some fucking plays.
Did you see that clip I sent you of that guy?
Oh, fucking talk. I want you to go over there and rip that motherfucker's head off. You gonna let that man fucking do that shit to you?
Let me see if I can find it.
That dude is fucking
I don't know what team it was. I don't know if he was like the head coach or like
a defense. Like a defense coach or
Let me see
something.
if I can.
I wonder how much those guys are getting
After
paid.
Devin's done digging in his bag.
There's bonus fries.
Yeah, those are good fries.
Wait a second.
Sorry.
Tell me, you gonna let that motherfucker mush you down now like that, and you ain't breaking that bitch's face right now?
Fuck
You mean
yeah,
to tell me
dude.
You gonna allow that motherfucker to do what she done, and you didn't come out here and try to break her fucking neck, and even you can't find her teammate and break her fucking neck for what the fuck she done to you down there? You mean to tell me you ain't got that kind of evil streak in you? I would literally hike the ball and punch that bitch in the goddamn face. Are you
Fuck
crazy?
yeah.
Don't ever let anybody do you like that.
It's like some just like lady like the bikini football is that bikini football or is that just like the women's football league?
What is it actually?
Well, so this time around, it's going to be called the X League.
Nice.
Okay.
So the old iteration was Legends Football League, and before that, they had changed the name from Lingerie Football League. Which honestly, I feel like they probably should give the women more protection than just the shoulder pads. And the helmet, because that's pretty much like
Yeah.
They look like they can break some ribs.
yeah. I mean, unless like they're a quarterback or something, maybe.
Unless they're all being like super duper careful, which
No.
is probably hard
No,
to do
they're
if you're
fucking-
actually tackling each other.
No, there are some fucking huge women out there, like 250-pounders, fucking defensive linemen, and they're bulldozing over people. And the quarterbacks are like 130, like they're like my size, like yeah. So if you get hit by one of those big defensive women, you're gonna be messed up.
You telling me you don't got that evil streak in you?
If you don't
shit.
go over there and fucking punch that bitch right in her damn face, I'll go over there.
I remember when I was a kid and I played football. I had a
When you play lingerie football?
yeah. They for some reason they allowed that at.
What do they actually call the
at-
girls' team? The powder puff football?
Well, I remember in high school they had like powder puff games, but that was two-hand touch football. It's
Yeah.
more like flag football. But
They saw Andrew's jugs and they were like,
I think women's football might actually become pretty big soon. I think that might become like a regular sport that like they add into high schools and
the
stuff.
Olympics?
Hey, you never know. I mean, you know how long it took for like a lot of countries to get a women's soccer team together?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's like I can see that being
dude,
an issue. No, I can't see that being an issue. I just understand. There's a lot of crazy places on the planet Earth.
yeah.
sure are, Andy. Sure are there, Andy.
But yeah, when I played football when I was young, my coach, he was Coach Ken, and he always I don't know I think he chewed tobacco. I'm not sure,
Probably.
but he was like an old tough motherfucker.
Yeah, if he was a football coach and old,
And
probably
he
was
would
chewing tobacco.
It would be he would in the huddle he would have to call the plays because it was kid football, and he would be there on the field in the huddle,
Yeah.
and he his voice was so low it vibrated the air, and it was hole 3 on 1.
Blue 42.
Yeah, and
Blue 43.
yeah, I remember sometimes you would get mad. You were like, "What the fuck, shit." Yeah, he's a good guy though.
Yeah. I never played football when I was a kid.
Yeah, because you fucking little monkey kid. That's what you little monkey kid.
Yeah, fucking.
I was like,
I played the pussy sport. I played soccer.
I played baseball.
Yeah, baseball's cool, especially when you're a
Played
kid.
3 non-consecutive years. I retired in 2009
yeah.
After my last Grand Slam.
after I got hit by the pitch.
I got traded.
You got traded?
Yeah.
I was on the Braves.
Nice.
We won no games. No, we won 1 game.
I remember.
I don't know how it feels to be on a losing team.
I remember this is when I played some baseball too, but I remember playing like t-ball, and I think it was like my first team I was ever on. Our one coach, that he was so weird, and this kid was dude. The coach's that was my thing. The coach's kid was always on the team.
Yeah,
And it was
every baseball team I was on, and he was always like the pitcher, even if he sucked.
But I remember once they wouldn't keep score or whatever at these games, and I remember one kid asked me, was like, "Hey coach, did we win the game?" And there was we were fucking terrible. I didn't even remember half the games because I wasn't even paying attention. I was eating grass and shit, and
I was adjusting my cup.
But I remember he was like, "Hey coach, did we win the game?" And he was like, "You shouldn't be asking that. It's about having fun." He yelled. You should ask if we had fun playing the game. I think about later he was like, "No, we didn't win."
Damn, dude. What a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah.
I was on the Red Sox, and I was on the Reds.
This was the Rockies. Remember
Yeah.
that? The Rockies.
The first year I played, I did machine pitch.
I never
Which
did.
is
I never
actually
did.
kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
That's more
that.
terrifying than coach pitch or having another kid throw at you.
Oh, it coming out of the fucking...
It comes out of a pitching machine.
Oh,
and that shit's going at least 60
miles
miles an hour. And for some reason, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna hit this shit. And you get 6 pitches. You get 6 strikes instead of 3. I don't know.
Wait, they put the fucking... So during a game...
There's the umpire would put the ball in the thing and it would launch it at you.
Yeah. It was
But it would always go.
off.
It would go straight down the middle every time.
Yeah.
But still, we were just I was fucking 7 years old, so I was like, okay, this is baseball.
Yeah, I want to be a little league coach so I can do coach pitch.
Yeah, I never did coach.
That'd be
Why
that'd
don't
be
the
fucking
little kids
sick.
pitch, man? Why don't you get them started early?
No, I don't know because they
Come
can't
on.
fucking. They're got tiny arms and shit. But I want to a little.
Come on, grow up.
Imagine a little fucking 6-year-old down there at home plate, and I fucking do a four seam right there. Seeing a kid come up and was like, "All right, bring it in, guys. This little pussy's not gonna hit it anywhere."
I'm comfy now.
That's the one time where you can really just make fun of kids is when you're their coach.
I'm surprised I didn't have a pinch hitter or a pinch runner. I don't know if they did that in Little League. Probably not good for the confidence of the fat kids.
Well, the Little League World Series has that shit.
Yeah, I remember. I remember seeing that, but I remember
we were at work watching it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that big motherfucker had
He got a pitch runner.
came out. And I was like, "Oh, you got a pinch runner, don't you?"
Sure enough, he did.
He fucking knocked the shit out of that ball and got
Yeah.
a double.
And he was just
And then he just walked
he
back
just
to
watched
the
it.
Yeah, he just walked back to the fucking dugout like nothing.
I wish I had a pitch hitter and runner, so I could just sit in the dugout and chew sunflower seeds
Yep.
and chew double bubble.
Yeah, fucking put 5 pieces of gum in your mouth.
Yeah.
Fucking spit all over the field.
I was so bad at baseball the last year I played, they were only putting me in every other inning. Yeah, I was so bad.
I wasn't really good at hitting.
I was neither was I. I played right field and they'd put me in every other inning. And those games were not full 9-inning games either. They were 4 or 6 innings.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, they started 7 at night. And we all
I
had
gotta
school
be there
the
all
next
day. That's understandable.
Grow up.
Yeah. It was fucking boring.
Yeah.
None of the teams were any good. None of us were good at baseball.
Yeah.
Stay there all night for a 9-inning ass game, just adjusting my cup in right field.
Yeah, I think I would have liked it more now because like whenever I was playing baseball, I had like horrible like attention span, and then like.
So you think now you would?
Yeah, I feel like I'd
Little League.
Yeah, I'd kick ass now.
Yeah, we kick ass at Little League now.
But my attention
Against all those
span
12-year-olds
was like so bad, and then like I would be like they would throw like I was like fucking big, right? And so I'd be like all up in that shit on the plate, but like I was like a little pussy and didn't want to get hit by the fucking like ball. But now I would just eat it.
Yeah, I was the same way. Like I barely hit a thing. But yeah, I was like, fuck it now. I actually like. No, I got hit in the head because I just didn't fucking move because I wasn't paying attention. I was just like standing there. It was like ball 3 or ball 4, and I was just like letting it come at me. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I just took my base.
You end up walking like third.
I walked from home plate to second straight ahead. No, I had like every coach from every team like surrounding me. Like, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm just taking my base. How many fingers am I holding up? And they like doing the thing where they just
you asking them how many fingers am I holding up? Anyways,
baseball. Baseball's right around the corner.
I think I'm gonna pay some respects. I'm gonna try to this time.
All right, go for it.
I had to stop. We had I got through it a little bit, and then we had to stop. And then
bummed you out too hard.
I was like, I don't know.
Go ahead, pay your respects.
Pay my respects. Of course, what day was it specifically?
I think it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. I don't know.
Or Monday.
All the days are like mixed up in my head. But
every day's the same.
Did you shed a tear?
I didn't shed a tear.
Yes, it was Monday because it happened during Raw.
Okay, well,
yeah. I didn't watch Raw, but I know it was like
Raw, but
it happened during Raw because I remember people talking about it.
But
that shit was Raw.
Yeah. But Scott Hall, also known as Razor Ramon, passed away.
R.I.P.
And a lot of people have already done their like retrospectives and stuff, talking about his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of rambled on about it last time. when I was talking earlier, but yeah, I mean, he was the bad guy, Razor Ramon, NWO bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
he looked pretty Italian.
You watching him? Oh, he's supposed to be like Cuban.
Oh, okay.
It was like a ripoff of Scarface, that character.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I know Devin's already heard all this kind of shit, but like, as far as like the 90s WWF, there wasn't a lot of like great shit going on as far as like wrestling. You had your Bret Harts and your Owen Harts and your Shawn Michaels, but then like underneath all that, it was kind of like a lot of dog shit. But then like Scott Hall,
kind of like how it is now
on the
like,
W
for like wrestling in general.
Well,
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Like WrestleMania.
Well, for that specific company, I mean, sure, yeah, but I mean, and even at the time for even in like the early 90s for WWF, you can look past that and you have like All Japan on one of the greatest fucking runs of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That mid 90s Japan selling out fucking Tokyo Domes all the time. You had your ECW starting up, so it's not just. I'm talking about WWF specifically.
Oh, okay.
At the time. Yes, I think it's dog shit now, but I'm talking about even 30 years ago. But Scott Hall was actually solid as fuck when he wasn't like a mind blowing, guy on a Bret Hart level, but he was like solid as fuck. I was talking about Matt Bourne. Doink, yes. He's also a guy who was solid as fuck, but also had like, of course, the weird cartoony gimmick that they were
like able to pull off like good enough of both, like to be like a good character and like actually a good wrestler.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude had a hard time with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Experienced some trauma.
Oh man!
From he was like a bouncer at a club.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like defending himself. It ended up like killing the other guy.
What?
and it led to him like basically, and plus the lifestyle that is a wrestler, more specifically. I mean, it's tough now too, but like even back then when, with less technology to get in contact with your family and stuff, I mean,
it was already hard.
You're taking pills to go to sleep and you're taking pills to wake up and get through the day and all this other shit.
And you're on roids.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was a dude. He was on roids.
Yeah. You're fucking,
he was already like he's like a big motherfucker naturally.
Yeah.
But there was like, 91, like Scott Hall is like
definitely roided
big
up.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like he was doing WCW at that point. But yeah, I mean, Razor Ramon had the famous match with the Shawn Michaels ladder match. Yeah, WrestleMania 10. Yeah. NWO. I mentioned that they did a segment at New Brooklyn Tavern.
That's
one
right,
time.
yeah.
I should have watched it beforehand because I remember mentioning it earlier. But
wait, they had wrestling there?
no, the NWO was like a faction.
Oh, okay.
Scott Hall was in it. He was one of the founders of it, and it changed pro wrestling. Some may say, or you could say. And it's true. But they did a segment. They were in Columbia and did a segment at New Brooklyn Tavern.
Oh, okay.
Where they beat the shit out of two guys.
Oh. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Like a segment how? Like they just were...
It was a film for the pay-per-view.
It was a taped segment
for the show.
Oh,
for
okay.
Nitro.
Yeah.
Okay, so like...
I believe Nitro.
Okay. I didn't know what that...
Yeah, they just went to the bar and started beating up some random guy.
Well, I thought maybe they were doing like, I don't know, a fucking speech. I don't know.
Promo.
I don't know.
But yeah. Anyways, drugs and shit. Well, not that good of stuff going on with that, and he turned his life around more recently, and he was good, and now he died, and it sucks.
From what?
And he had like issues with like a hip replacement, and he ended up having like 3 heart attacks.
Oh,
and then he was on life support for a while, and then
Jesus Christ,
people were saying he was dead, but he was not dead. They just took him off life support when his family finally all got there, and then people were saying he was dead, but he wasn't, and now he died, and yeah. But there was one thing in, I think, 2001. There's a video on YouTube, actually. You can look it up. It's like New Japan, Scott Hall versus Japanese Young Boy.
Oh, wow.
And I've seen a lot of people talk about this, but that Japanese Young Boy was Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh, shit.
And
NBA Japanese young boy.
Yes. But Hiroshi, I think I have a personal belief that Hiroshi Tanahashi is the greatest professional wrestler of all time. And it was like Scott Hall was feuding with Keiji Muto at the time, and he like stopped in the match and was like talking shit about Muto on the mic, and then like Tanahashi like rolls him up and wins. So that's pretty cool. Like, Scott Hall wasn't necessarily a guy, especially around there. There was a lot of like hazing and stuff, but he was definitely a guy who, if he saw something in somebody, especially younger, like he would like want them to, get a shine. As such, the 1-2-3 Kid, the famous 1993 Raw match.
Sounds like a good guy.
I mean, yeah, he just had a lot of issues. I mean, there was some stuff probably like,
who doesn't have issues?
not
you
good,
know. Who doesn't have problems?
But
Yeah. R.I.P. to that man.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna take a whiz real quick. I'll be back.
Take a whiz.
Y'all keep it going.
Take a whiz. Why don't you take a whiz?
I need
here?
to change the subject entirely right now.
I hope that got it on the fucking mic. My knees
I heard it. It sounded really nice.
While Connor's pissing, let's talk about something real quick.
Yeah. Am I in trouble?
Devin,
Oh, jeez. What have I done now?
let me ask you something.
Okay.
Do you know about this band called Lunchbox Hero?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
And then there's
It
this
kind of
other...
reminds me of a band,
Huh?
similar name, Penalty Box. They both have box in their name.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're playing some shows.
Really?
We're playing some shows.
Yeah.
Turns out they're the same shows.
Get out of Dodge.
Yes.
Get out of Dodge. Take a hike.
Where is Dodge? Why do people say that?
I'm not sure. But I can tell you where Dodge isn't, and I can tell you where we're going to be
Yeah.
with Lunchbox Hero and Penalty Box.
Where is it?
We're going to be at Reggie's 42nd Street Tavern in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Wilmington, home of the Chuck E. Cheese.
Home of the Chuck E. Cheese.
They have
You're
a
wearing
Chuck E.
your Chuck E. Cheese shirt.
I am wearing my Chuck E. Cheese shirt right now.
Shout out to Chuck E. Cheese. Shout out to Charles Entertainment.
And not
Cheese.
not the little shit with the skateboarding backwards hat motherfucker.
Not the guy
Not
from
the one on Twitch talking about poggers.
Not the guy that's voiced by the guy from Bowling for Soup.
This is the original Chuck E. Cheese
Bowler
with the
hat.
bow tie and the bowler hat, who is a fucking shitty, shady, carny bastard. And just, he's like, hey, let me get your money. You know?
He sounds like the Joker.
I don't know.
Yeah. April 8th, Wilmington, North Carolina. Reggie's 42nd Street Tavern.
Penalty Box.
Penalty Box,
Lunchbox Hero. The Spider Bucket.
And the Windley.
The Windley. April 9th.
Someone's birthday.
Yeah, April 9th is my birthday.
April 9th, there's birthday.
It's the day what else happened April 9th? The day the Civil War officially ended.
Who do you share a birthday with?
Randy Quaid.
Yes.
No, not Randy Quaid.
I think it sounds right.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, okay.
My bad.
For some reason, I wish it was Randy Quaid.
At one point in time, I wish it was too, but now more recently, I'm kind of glad it's not Randy Quaid.
Yeah, but Randy Quaid was the hero in Independence Day.
Yeah, but listen.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Who's that little kid? Oh, what's her name? I was born on the same day as her. Who's Dakota Fanning's little sister?
Elle Fanning?
Yeah, we got the same birthday. They were born on the same day.
And we're going to go to Pinky's.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be at what show is that? April 9th, the Milestone.
At the Milestone with
Lunchbox Hero.
Penalty
and
Box.
Penalty Box.
And Windley.
And the Word Around Town.
And the Word Around Town.
Connor is a huge fan of the Word Around Town. What's that guy's name in the Word Around Town you're hanging out with?
What?
Yeah, anyways. Sunday, April 10th. Jesus. At School Kids Records, all three of the bands we've already mentioned, Penalty Box, Lunchbox Hero, Windley. And that's coming up in a few weeks.
And we're excited to be back out of town playing some shows with some good friends of ours.
And I think Lunchbox Heroes has like some new tunes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they've mentioned that they've got some new songs. Hopefully, we get to hear those, and they'll get to hear our new songs too.
Yeah, hopefully they play. I'm sure they will. Access 43.
Yeah,
I think it's very few bands have perfect songs, but Lunchbox Hero is a band with a perfect song, and that song is called Access 43. So
yeah.
Good for them.
I hope they play Access 43. I hope that Penalty Box plays every song. Well, I hope Lunchbox Hero plays every song too.
Yeah.
And, you know, we might just sit out a show and let them just both play all their songs.
I'll be fine.
I'd be cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like chill.
That way
Yeah.
I can have me some gin and soda.
Yeah.
You can have that anyway.
I can have it anyways, but then I can have a gin and soda and not do anything. I can just sit there with it and hang out.
It's true.
That's what I like to do with my gin
And soda.
and soda.
Not forget soda.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then we got some other shows coming up in April too.
Mm-hmm.
Later on that month.
Go ahead, talk about it. Get through it.
Okay, I'll get through it. Shit. What? Okay, the 22nd we'll be back. We'll be back in Wilmington at Reggie's 42nd Street with bands that I'm forgetting the names of. Hyperloops.
Hyperloops. The Mongers.
Mongers.
Not Red City Radio.
Busted Radio.
Busted Radio.
Yes. That will be at Reggie's 42nd Street. Then we'll be back here on April 23rd.
Myrtle Beach,
South Carolina at the Island Bar. Spider Bucket. Colorblind Dinosaurs from Florida. A Brevity from Charleston. Then the next day, 24th, we will be in Charleston at Tualingo, favorite place, with Never Any Ordinary, and I think the touring band is called TV Moms.
I don't. Okay, so I've listened to Never Ordinary.
Yeah, they put out a new album
Never
early this
Any
year.
Ordinary. I don't know the words to it, but it gets stuck in my head. The one song. It's the one where it sounds like "mash your balls, masturbate," but I don't know what the words. I'm really sorry. I don't remember the words, but that is so fucking catchy. Mash your balls, masturbate. Yeah, good
Yeah, I
shit.
like that.
So hopefully they play that.
I can relate.
Yeah. Play that song for me.
I don't know which specific one you're talking about.
No, not I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about. I'm
Oh,
excited.
band.
Hopefully they play it.
Hopefully they
Oh,
play
okay.
Mash Your
I thought you
Balls,
wanted
Masturbate.
me to play it for
Mash
you.
your balls. You guys will know what I'm talking about. I showed it to you guys. I was like, I think this song's really good, but I can't remember the words.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's best that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that other band.
What other band?
I don't remember where they were from. Bloom.
Oh yeah,
Their
they were
one
cool.
song.
Yeah, they were cool. Those were cool guys.
You want to sing it? Go ahead, sing the Bloom song.
I don't know any.
You know the
Blues
words
songs,
better
honestly.
than we do.
What's the words?
You know them.
Devin, go ahead and sing it.
I'm not going to do it, but I will say that if you like us and you're listening to this, first off, thank you. That means a lot to us. But come see us and give us money. More importantly,
Yeah.
Wilmington, Charlotte, Raleigh.
Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, Charleston.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Well, you still gotta suck my penis. Live on the podcast.
Which one of
So,
us?
I could.
Yeah.
But I don't
we're
think
talking
I
about
want
Andrew.
to.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew's
Yeah,
right.
Andrew's birthday is closer, so he has to do
Yeah.
it.
Can you suck my penis for your birthday?
No, I can't.
Come on, it's your birthday. Come on.
No, I'm too nervous. Mash your balls. All right. I don't know. I don't know what else to really talk about right now.
Yeah. Besides, have you been seeing those wrestling gone real? When wrestling turns real compilations?
No.
It's always so weird because, like, it's just kind of awkward. Like, when wrestlers, like, start actually getting into a real fight in the ring.
That's
like,
another thing.
yeah,
We can talk about the...
when you work yourself into a shoot,
you work
brother.
yourself into a shoe.
What were you talking about, Devin?
The brawl for all.
Oh, the brawl for all. I
Yeah.
mean,
That was bad.
it was just dumb.
Yeah, bad idea.
But what were you talking? What happened in the compilation?
There's so many of these things. I'm surprised you haven't seen them because they have a shit ton of
I haven't watched the specific compilations, but I might have seen like.
Well, that's the thing. They're usually at, like, indie events, like, as far as I could tell, like, the small events that happen in, like, dive bars and shit.
Yeah.
And it seems like I have no fucking clue who these people are or what's happening, but I guess whoever the fuck is making these videos is watching, like, every fucking indie fucking wrestling thing all over the country because he knows all these people's names.
They might get submitted to.
And they're yeah, they probably do. But he, like, has the backstory on all of these things. But, like, I don't know. It just seems like kind of it's really the most awkward thing because, like, one of them usually is trying to still, like, put on a show, but one guy is usually just, like, actually trying to go at it. I've never seen that before. Or it's like people getting, like, actually hurt, which is just kind of sad to watch.
Yeah, I don't like it when people get hurt.
No, me neither. I like it when people get injured on the job. The fuck is that?
The most recent example I could think of that, well, it wasn't recent, but it was like I watched it recently. It was it was an All Japan 01, one of their collaboration shows, and it was Tokyo Dome. I want to say 2001, maybe. Might have been late 90s, 99.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this wrestler named Sabu Connor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's famous for doing a lot of crazy shit in his matches, like jumping through tables and jumping off a chair over the top rope and onto a table or onto a guy.
Barbed wire matches.
You gotta love it.
So, yeah, and he also had a reputation of a really shitty attitude, and a really
Like off camera?
yeah,
Okay.
and a guy who would he would just no show and stuff.
Oh.
But he had a match on that Tokyo Dome show. Oops. It was him and Kendo Kashin, I think. And basically, like, I think he was supposed to lose, and it was like it was an arm bar, but he didn't have the arm. Like, Kendo Kashin was trying to get the arm bar on him.
Yeah.
But Sabu still had his like hands locked, so the arm bar wasn't like fully on the way all the way there.
Yeah.
But the referee still called the bell to end the match. And that's not good because it made Sabu look like it made them all kind of look like dorks, specifically because maybe not Kendo Kashin, but it made the referee look like a dork for calling the match early when it was clearly, he wasn't submitting or there wasn't really any good reason for him to end the match. It made Sabu kind of look like it would look like a dork because, he's locking. It's mainly the referee's fault, but Sabu,
fuck that guy.
Sabu basically threw a fit afterwards, and he was like throwing tables. He threw a table and almost fucking hit the crowd. He was like getting in the referee's face and shit. He's like at the Tokyo Dome. Some show setups they'll have like the ringside seats and then like scaffolding. He was like climbing up like the scaffolding and shit, and just like yelling. Yeah. So I feel like that might be on that compilation.
That dude.
Does that sound like something that would?
Probably, yeah. I would imagine so. There's been some. I've seen some Japanese stuff in those compilations, but I'm not sure who. They're just fun to watch.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah, they're fun. Fun little. Because like I said, a lot of them are fucking like little indie fucking dinky fucking wrestling matches. Like, and it's like in a fucking Hooters.
People acting up.
Yeah, and yeah, it's cool because like when they get into a fight, it's like right next to a whole bunch of normal people. But yeah,
I want to play at a wrestling show. That'd be cool.
it would be.
I do want to do a show where it's banned bare knuckle fight. Banned bare knuckle fight.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be tight.
I want to do like a bare fuckle.
Barefuckle? That would be
It's a barefuckle night, baby.
A bare knuckle tournament at a Windley show. I would really like that.
That would be
so
cool.
if anyone out there is listening wants to help us set that up, hit us up on the internet.
I don't care who fights in the tournament.
Yeah.
I was just going to get people off the street to sign up.
We'll probably be able to pay about half as good as the UFC does, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I found out how much money those guys make, and which is not, compared to other sports, is not very much.
Well, they get more money from like the third party people, right?
I don't even think they're allowed to have their own sponsors.
Really?
I really don't think they're allowed to. I think they're only allowed.
I see guys. I see. Oh, is it like the trainers and the gyms like sponsored by?
No, they
people?
pay for that.
Oh, they pay for the
they
for
pay,
the brands like.
Oh no, they pay for their trainers and stuff. They pay their trainers out of their pocket.
Well, okay, but I was asking if like the trainers are like usually sponsored. Like, do they have like a?
I don't know.
I don't really know much about the business
why,
side of UFC.
All I know is that they are not allowed to have any sponsorship brand deals because just in case it might conflict, I guess, with any of the brand deals that UFC has. Because like the whole UFC is branded. I mean, dude, the whole fucking octagon is just full of logos. There's too many logos.
Yeah.
And before every fight, Bruce Buffer is like, "This fight is brought to you by fucking Sonic coming in theaters this Friday." Like right before the main event, and everybody's just like, all right. Whatever.
You gotta watch some Ryzen, dude. They're sponsored by some company called like Weed Plus.
Oh, is that the Muay Thai? Right.
I think it's just like kickboxing. I guess.
Or kickboxing. Okay. Yeah, I'd have fun with that. Yeah, I should. There's a couple of them that I want to watch, but I'm. It's gonna suck because I'm gonna be working mostly evenings now, and I'll be.
Well, they put most of their shit on YouTube, anyways. Mm-hmm. So the last one I watched.
I was watching stuff live though.
That's fair though. The last one I watched, it was.
I hate watching reruns.
This guy named Kaisuke Okuda had a fight, and Okuda is also a wrestler, and he's in Dragon Gate, and his whole character in Dragon Gate is he's supposed to come off across like a shooter, like an actual like fighter.
Yeah.
But his like record's like 0-3.
Oh man.
Yeah, that last fight he got fucking just knocked right in the fucking face with a knee.
Ow.
And I was like, damn.
Ooh.
He's fine afterwards.
Yeah, did a
hugging
UFC
again?
in London
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
I only got a chance to catch a couple prelims because I had to be at work at 4, and that's when the main card was at 4. And I was like, okay,
the early
great.
time.
Yeah, I was like, fantastic.
Was that the Korean Zombie?
No, that's gonna be the next
pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, he was in the first UFC where they let fans back in the stadium after COVID. That's the first time I saw him, and he's a beast. I mean,
what weight class is he?
Light heavyweight, I think, but I could be.
Is he?
I could be wrong.
He's challenging, right?
I think he's the
champ.
I think he's the champ. Let me see here.
I
could be wrong about.
Well,
that.
I want to see. Is Long Dong Song in the same weight class as him?
I don't think so.
Oh man, because that should main event a pay per view.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
he's cool.
Oh damn, he's featherweight. Yeah, he's light as hell.
What's Long Dong Song? Or Yang Dong? What's his name? Yadong
Song.
Yadong Song.
Yeah.
Song Yadong.
Song Yadong. Okay.
Wait, I looked up Yadong song. Song Yadong. What the fuck?
I thought he was like welterweight, right?
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so no, they are not in the. They won't be fighting each other. They're gonna be hanging out. They're gonna be chilling together. But yeah, that'll be a cool little pay-per-view. I don't know who else is. Let me see who else is on this.
You're right. Connor with his UFC preview.
I just want to see.
Okay.
I
was thinking about wrapping this up.
Yeah, I want to fucking practice.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Peter Yan. Oh, fucking Cumshot. Fucking Chimaev or whatever. Kamzat. I don't know how to fucking.
Jimmy Cumshot?
Jimmy Cumshot. He's trained by fucking Khabib.
Okay.
The fucking Dagestanian dude. Yeah, fucking 10-0.
Sakastanian.
Yeah, he's fucking 10-0. Yeah, he's a fucking beast. So that'll be fun to watch. And yeah, that's really the only one I'm kind of looking forward to.
Wow.
Yeah, I will be buying it for $75, Dana White. So, yeah.
April 8th, April 9th, April 10th.
Go to a show.
Wilmington, Charlotte, Raleigh, Windley, Penalty Box, Lunchbox, Hero shows.
Make it the fuck out.
That's coming up. That's coming up soon. Go to @Windley_band for all the crap of the world.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we also have, if you're in Myrtle, come to the Tin Roof on the 31st.
Yeah.
Because we'll be there. If you like Blink 182.
Yeah.
If you don't like Blink 182, don't show up to that, actually. So if you don't like Blink 182, don't show up to that. If you do like Blink 182, do come to the Tin Roof on the 31st.
Yep, we've got Travis Barker.
Yeah,
Travis Barker's doing a meet and greet.
Tommy Thayer's doing a meet and
greet. Joe looks a little bit more like Travis than I do, I feel like. So
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so shave his head a little.
Striper will be there too. They're opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, night to remember.
Anyways, April 9th, 10th. Yeah, whatever.
8th, 9th, 10th.
Follow @Windley_band for all the Windley crap you could think of. Devin's shitty tweets, the bad Instagram post, dumb Facebook stuff, all that stuff. Go to WindleyHub.blogspot.com. Well, I was writing something last night, but I was like, I'm so tired. So, but there's stuff.
You gonna write a little article?
Tweets. You guys have the Twitter too. You guys can post.
Yeah, definitely follow what's my Instagram? Andrew T. Ridner.
Yeah.
If you want to look at handsome pictures of me.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
like
those are good.
5 things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're 5 really good pictures though.
They're good.
On my Instagram?
No, wait, yeah, your Instagram.
I have I've had that thing for a while, and there's a lot of sexy pictures of me on there.
That's fair, yeah. You're right.
Ass on the sink. Fucking
yeah.
He's doing TikTok challenges
on Instagram.
On Instagram. People do that. It's all the same shit now. They have dude, every app has a 15-second music video lip syncer now. Nice, dude.
And with that.
All right, goodbye.
See ya.